Speaker Joel Karuri are challenging two court orders that stop the vetting of 21 nominated county chief officers. Now, the orders were issued on November 11 and 14th, following petitions by Stephen Oduor and Kenneth Odongo before Justice David Nderitu of the Employment and Labor Relations Court in Nakuru. Now, our reporter in Nakuru, Dalmas Sakali, has the details.
Of course, like you've mentioned, issues to do with chief officers and county executive committee membership in Nakuru County appears to have hit some sort of a stalemate. Of course, we're talking about cases in court that are challenging the appointment of names to the two positions, CECM and of course chief officers. Now, the two residents, Stephen Oduor and Kenneth Odongo, have actually sued Governor Susan Kihika, the Speaker of the County Assembly Karuri, the County Assembly and the Clerk. We're talking about the Attorney, Nakuru County Public Service Board and the county government for what they term as not following the law in appointing several people to the two offices. Of course, something that is seemingly showing a crisis in the county government of Nakuru. Now, according to Kihika's lawyer Monene Muyuro, the court has no jurisdiction to hear and determine the petitions filed. Of course, they were submitting their defense in a case that has been filed by the two, of course, in the court as mentioned. Monene challenges the orders issued by court, saying that it is null and void, and that the court orders that were stopping the vetting process of the chief officers were not served on time. This is even happening as the lawyers representing the petitioners in the case are saying that there is contempt of court by the county assembly, of course, the county assembly speaker and the committee on appointments, which went on with the vetting exercise despite court orders being served. But advocates on the other side are saying, that the court orders were served Monday evening after the process began, of course, earlier in the day. Though it is, I would say, some sort of a confusion as to whether the vetting process ended. According to some quarters, the vetting process went on, and actually 20 of the 21 names have already been vetted. Another thing that I also need to mention is that Alan Kibet, who is representing Oduor, the main petitioner, told the court that he simply disobeyed the orders and proceeded with vetting with only two names being names that have not yet been vetted. Of course, that is as regards the chief officers. It is important to also know that there is also a case in court challenging the appointment of 10 names to the county executive committee membership, commonly known as Mawaziri, in the county of Nakuru, and the case is slated for 5th December 2022 for determination. So, of course, we'll begin to understand some of the issues around the case and the kind of determination that will be issued, of course, in court here in Nakuru. And apparently, it seems Governor Susan Kihika might end the year without having a government in place due to, of course, these court issues and court cases. But, of course, that is something that we'll be able to determine even as we're waiting for determination to some of these